Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about how to not be a simp. So as many of you guys know, all these guys, they want to attract girls in so many different ways, and they will do whatever it takes. So that is the definition of a simp. And let's just see what else goes into play there. So in simple terms, a simp is a guy that will do anything to please a girl, whether it's giving attention, money, or lifts in an attempt to receive affection from a girl. So I mean, fellas, if you're out there, make sure you're not simping, because the ladies don't like it, because you can tell you're a simp from a few steps. So you put a girl on a pedestal, no matter what they do for you, you don't see any fault in what they are doing. So basically you're putting them on a pedestal, meaning you think highly of them, this and that, like you'll do anything for them. Secondly, you get told off by them, so this simply means, oh hey, I have a boyfriend, etc., I'm not available, all this and that. You get told off by them. Thirdly, you are overly invested. So some guys are emotionally invested in the girls and they don't even know them, which can be dangerous at times, because once that happens, guys are on social media all day and they're often simps. They leave a comment on a girl's picture with an emoji, a flirting emoji or something sweet, but you just don't want to be overly invested, because girls do not like that. That is a red flag. And fourth, it's being manipulated by girls. Some men will do anything for females' attention. They'll walk over to them and hopefully gain something out of it, but girls will ask you to do something and you'll do it straight away. So it's basically doing something that you're not wanting to do, and you automatically will do it. So, and nice guys have that weakness of doing whatever it takes to satisfy a girl. So that is being manipulated by girls, and that is a definition of a simp. So another thing is, don't look for validation, because you know what, you're good. You don't need to be validated by others just because you lack self-confidence when talking to women or girls. You just want to know that you're perfect the way you are. I am confident. I have the ability to draw the right people in my life. I am worthy of a healthy relationship. I am attractive. I have a great personality. So don't look for validation from girls, because guys, it's going to be a huge red flag there, because I mean, you know what you're capable of, you know what you're best at. Just don't look for any more than that from girls, because they will not give you the time of day if you invest that much into it. So don't be a simp. From these 4 steps here, how to tell if you're a simp. So guys, always don't be available, because whenever you're available, it shows that you have nothing to do. You don't have any priorities. You want to have a scheduled agenda of what you're going to do throughout your day. You want to let the girls know that you're a hard worker and that you are busy. You have your own life to live. You have your own hobbies and stuff you do in your daily lives, and you don't always want to be available, because that shows off as being a needy guy, and girls do not like that. So that's another red flag there of being a simp. And trying too hard. So this one right here, man, you can be texting, like double texting. What else? Always walking up to them being like, hey, how are you? You want to hang out? I didn't get your text. You didn't text me back, this and that. So you're trying too hard. So you're playing their game. So that's another red flag as well. And stay strong, simps. Just because girls they're not always looking for relationships, and they might not be interested as well. So don't simp. You need to keep your cool, focus on yourself, know your value. Come on, kings, keep your head up, stay strong, don't simp. Set boundaries. It's important to set boundaries, not just for you, but for the girl as well. And just having communications, and you need to be honest with the females and tell them if you don't appreciate something, because if you give them the time of the day, they will walk all over you, and basically you won't have any kind of standards. Girls like guys with high standards. I mean, you don't want to be walked all over. You want to set boundaries, and that's basically it for rules on how to not simp. And let's look at some more things right here. We have another definition: someone who tries way too hard to impress the person they like, often going above or beyond to satisfy their every need. So basically, just like a red flag as well, being a simp. I mean, girls are not a fan of that. Some girls like that attention, just because they don't get the validation from others, but they will make the most of it. And this is another definition of a simp. And you want to make sure you stay away from the simp card, because the simp card is the last thing you want, because simps are always kind of looking for attention. They're always trying to figure out what they want. But just don't be a simp. That's a big red flag. And what else here? Here's another meme we have. So I've been in this position before too, and I'm sure a lot of other guys have. You send a text and she must be busy. You wait 5 minutes, maybe she doesn't have notifications on. Thirdly, she's thinking of a good way to reply. Oh, you think that's going to happen? Turns out she might reply tomorrow, but girls are always on their phones, guys. So if they don't text you back, don't take offense to it. Just I guess when they text you back, that's gonna happen, whenever that does. So just don't really worry about it. Don't let it get in your head. Don't let it play games. Just don't think about it. Ignore it and carry on with the rest of your day, because at the end of the day, do those girls, are they really gonna be there for you? Do they really show careness for you? Because are they going to text you back, or they're currently too busy, quote unquote, because they have other things to do that are more important? So if they really do care about you, if they're good friends, they will definitely send you a text back. But this is just like being ghosted as well. You don't want to be ghosted as well. And yeah, this simp card is something a lot of guys have been doing just through COVID, and at your local school, college. Just make sure to know your self-worth, kings, and don't be a simp. And lastly, with that being said, I hope you guys were able to understand what more of a simp is and how to not be a simp. You don't want to put girls on a pedestal. You don't get told off by them. So this simply means that they don't like you, or basically they're not interested. So don't overly get invested as well. So don't put too much time and effort into everything that you're doing, like making a note or a letter for them, or buying them flowers and just surprisingly showing them, because some girls might like that, some girls might not like that. So depends on your relationship with them and how long you've known them for, and what the context behind it means. And don't also be manipulated by girls by being led on by them and having them control you just by being a simp. So don't let the girls do that to you as well, kings. And don't look for validation, and know your self-worth, and don't always be available. And stop trying too hard, because if you're trying too hard, that goes to show that you're always overly invested, and that's a huge red flag as well. And also stay strong, keep your heads up, keep doing the fight, but also keep your cool. Not a lot of girls are looking for relationships, and kings, just know what to do and what not to do from my tips I gave you, and set boundaries as well. So knowing how far you can go, just basically being honest and then going out and asking them out, or just setting up a date, getting their phone number, but setting up boundaries by knowing how far you can go and where you should draw the line and stop and just give up, because at that point they're not as invested as you were. And that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video on how to not be a simp, and make sure to stay away from the simp card, because the simp card's not going to get you anywhere, but just a lot of drama, and the girl will control you, and it's just not going to be healthy for you as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about how to not be a simp, leave a comment below. If you have any other comments or concerns, be sure to follow my videos for more advice, and just stay up to date with my channel. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day.